stank, mighty ruler of, I mean, basically Morrowind at this point, until we can deal with the Tribunal Temple, and his mighty pirate wife, who's also a fucking necromancer. What? His gouty necromantic pirate wife are going to do the unthinkable and proclaim Resdain, and we're going to say, we're going to condemn Vivec and Almalexia and Sothasil. We're going to say how naughty they were, and then we'll win back Azura, even though we obviously don't give a shit about Azura. Well, at least we're going to try. Obviously, yesterday we tried doing it, and it turns out Vivec, the man, can summon a lot of troops to Vivec, the man who's in the city of Vivec, the city. It's very confusing. Now, someone in the comment section yesterday said that they made a fair point in that it might be the same as the way mercenaries work, in that if we take Vivec the city, then Vivec the man will summon troops outside of the borders instead. I shouldn't say Vivec the man, I should say Vivec the elf might summon the troops on either side of us instead, at which point they can just pincer maneuver, right? The only counterpoint to that, now we obviously don't know how it will be when the city is actually sieged down, because we never did that, but when the troops were in the city yesterday and he summoned troops, they appeared right on top of us. With mercenaries, if you have enemy in your capital and you summon mercenaries, they'll appear somewhere else. So we might still be fine with the strategy that I kind of came up with yesterday. We'll see how it goes. Haha, came up with. Anyway, sorry, what were we doing? Well, let's go ahead and chuck some more prisoners at this tiny child. No, chuck the tiny child at Boethia, not chuck Boethia at the prisoners at the tiny child. She's also interventionist. Oh, cool. And coalescing. So that means we can summon a Daedric Horde. None of these true. The Daedric status is Cataclysm. Eh? I guess the SVN updated? The Daedra status is Cataclysm. That's new. Okay. The liminal barriers are weak and both his powers are waxing. He can provide you with a small army of Daedra. Oh, does it have to be waxing rather than coalescing? State of recovery. Haven't recently been thwarted in a major intervention. Right. Plane destabilized by internal cataclysm. Got it. Okay. So it needs to be waxing rather than coalescing right now. Fair enough. So basically just not strong enough, right? That's a bit annoying because she's also got interventionist, which is kind of a rare combo. Let's chuck some prisoners at you. I'm going to obviously throw all the prisoners at Boethia. What do we give a fuck about not breaking the law, and what do we give a fuck about ransoms at this stage, to be honest? There's no way Boethia can make us immortal. How do you become immortal? Like Hermaeus Mora? Or as a wizard, you can blast yourself with immortality, and that's basically it. So I don't think, I'll be honest with you, Little Yantis is going to be the guy to bring immortality about. If we get a son out of Little Yantis, and then we train that child in magery, we might be able to skip over the Yantis generation and go straight to Yantis' son, so we're playing as a younger mage. That will allow us to potentially work our way through a mage's guild, increase our skills a bit more rapidly, and potentially find ourselves with a legendary mage. How are we going to do that then? Well, let's marry you off to a Dunmer or a Chimer. I assume those both count as basically the same. I'm looking for someone with, it doesn't really matter if we go for decent magery, we might as well find someone who's like genius. No, no one then. Genius, quick. Yeah. Alright, let me go and see if I can dig up on the character finder. I've all favors with two characters, hoping that I can invite them to court. Why? Must not be a close relative of Lady Mulvey of... How the fuck are you a close relative? Oh, it's her grandmother. Oh. Shit. I didn't know that actually was considered a close relative. Fair enough. There was another one as well I bribed whenever she... There we are. What about you? She is, follow around Alexia Dunmer, genius, legendary warrior. She's 72. Invite to court with... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we actually got one. Fantastic. To the intrepid paragon, Dank Stank. It's so good to see you. I don't think we're using my mod this time around, the traits mod, just because... I mean, scripted triggers and all that. I'm not gonna bother setting up for this. There's no other tier above genius. I don't think there's anyone else to go for rather than... Oh, she's a sister. You motherfucker. Oh, shit. Well... Hoisted. Okay. We'll have to go for quick then. We'll just go for quick. Fuck it. Diplo range, preferably joint court. Yes. There's one. She's Bosma. She's also 225. Ugh. Okay, let's go quick again. Let's just turn off join court and see if I can bribe someone else to join us. After a fair amount of hunting around and after giving her a fucking shark, I found a wife for my for my good son, Lil Yantus. Minabibi, she's quick, fair, and a master mage as well. She's alright. Apparently also a member of House Slalu. I noticed that, and then I was like, I wonder how the Great Houses are doing. Now, they are all still alive. I assume they have to exist. I assume any Dunmer can pledge to any house as long as there's just one character that's done it. I assume even Chimer characters can pledge to... I mean, yeah, we did, didn't we? We pledged to House Hlalu for a little while. Now, I noticed there's also House Sul has reformed. Each great house has a council of ruling body, blah, blah, blah. Fiercely traditionalist, House Sul embraced the ancient ways of the tribal Ashlanders, so those are the people who basically live around the Red Mountain. A warrior culture that has a belief that the Nerevarine, the reincarnation of Nerevar, has been sent to destroy the Tribunal. They seem like allies as far as I'm concerned. The Tribunal and the Sixth House alike. They seem like they could be good friends. I like that we've got some other houses being founded here as well, some other of the kind of more traditional Velothi houses. So, how are we looking? How's our retinue doing in terms of reinforcements? It's basically done, isn't it? How are the mercenaries looking? Because this is going to be a big one. Under contract with Kingdom of the Rock. And how long is that Vodka Septim, right? How long has she got a war going on for? She's only 31%, 24%. I was going to say we could wait until the mercenaries come off of cooldown. Or are a bit more available. But we'll probably be waiting for quite a while. Two of the biggest ones are available. Actually, there's some good mercenaries out there. Okay, we're going to hire the fucking lot. Why not? Let's go big here. This is the war to take Vivec. The city, not the man, unless he's offering. So let's go for just fucking everything we can here. There we go. 20,000. We'll bring all the fleets. I don't think we have enough fleets. We'll bring all the fleets to the Ascadian Isles. What I'm going to have to do then is I'm going to have to split the troops up here. Oh, we're already going to Ebonheart. That's good. We're going to have to split this army up so it can fit on the boats piecemeal, and then we'll drop some of the troops the second we declare the war. Then we'll move in a second lot and a third lot to reinforce, and hopefully that'll be enough to help stop the event spawn troops that Vivec can bring in. Shank has converted to the cult of Boethia, a trustworthy fella. Okay, let's wait for these guys to turn up. How many boats are we looking at? Fucking 47. This is not good, is it? It's not really what we wanted, but I guess we'll take it. And just to check, that's none of our vassal troops. No vassal troops and none of our domain troops either. We've got another, well, like 19, maybe 20,000 vassal and domain troops there too. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, split you right down to stacks of 4,000. Fuck. It's not the army I wanted, I will admit. Never mind. We'll put them piece by piece. I'll see if I can split that other small army up there in half again. And then we get you guys on the boats. We can. Okay, good shit. Now, one of our vassals has actually declared war. The Lothanic conquest of Alt-Basara means they've started spawning in troops. They've only got 6,000 right now. So the question is, do we leave it and come back to this and just take the mercenary costs for a while? It's 68 gold per month. Or do we use it as a distraction? Do we try and take this as the opportunity while they haven't got many troops spawned in? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving these troops, actually manually walking over to... Oh, man, look, they just spawned another 7,000 there. This is fucked. Okay, 9th of Hearthfire. So let's get you almost there. Ah, missed it, you fucking idiot. Okay, send him back, send him back, send him back, send him back. Okay, that's better. Let's turn the speed back up, ready to go. Right, so what we're going to do then, we are going to accept that there are troops out there in the world, but not many. They've got 28,000, we've got 37,000. We've got the advantage in that we're about to land troops immediately in their capital. How many, what are those? Retinues. Barely any. Okay. 5,000 are going there. Then these guys are going to land there and immediately swing round to the Ascadian Isles. Oh, wait, are they going to leave, though, by the time that we get there? 26th Morning Star. We're getting 10th Morning Star. Fuck. Where does that have a crossing with? Oh, we'd have to go through Amaya and then to that one, whereas this one's Azura's Coast straight to the Ascadian Isles. Fine, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait until those troops have moved out. Okay, try it now. That looks better. Right, so you guys start moving in. How long until you get there? Excuse me, I'd like to see that. We're going to have to take a guess, unfortunately. Fuck. Okay, bring her back. Boethia's power waxing. That's what we want to see. Stop. How close are you? Okay, come on, come on. Stop. About there. That seems fine. And then these guys moving. We want them kind of simultaneously moving in together. Still 7,000 there. We should be able to catch them. Here's what we'll do. We'll put Dank Stank on that one then. And then we'll kill 7,000 and immediately swing around to the Ascadian Isles. Okay. Now, I don't know if they can... Maybe they can just spawn in X amount of event spawn troops while they're at war per month. Or something crazy like that. I'm hoping the fact they've already got event spawn troops might influence what's going on here. Okay, we're in Vivec. Good shit. 20,000 troops in Vivec. Okay. Now we raise our forces. We'll send those over to Mournhold. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Let's disband any that are already in the Path of War. So get rid of you guys. Excuse me, can I... Oh, shortcut is enter. What? Oh, because we're not playing with bigger interface anymore, are we? That's annoying. Okay, there we are. These ships can fuck off now. I think we're done with you guys. Thank you. And then we'll just hope that this is enough. So any troops that spawn... I hate the fact that it's 20,000. Ugh. Can build fort? Never. They have made some changes to fort mechanics then. Can be built in any counties you control as well as hostile provinces when you have troops present. Or not. Wow, I can't believe that that's so much attrition there then. Have we got any leadership traits who have, like, days of supply or something? I don't even know if that's a thing in here, because obviously the... is it the way of the dog that gives 50% supply? Man, that's madness. Especially as I've already got a lot of points as well into military organization. What's the maximum? 27,000. Ugh. Fuck. Well, it's not, to be fair, it's 0.6 monthly attrition. That's not incredible. This may work. We've got 18,000 troops. Get ready to reinforce. Get ready to reinforce. Move your ass. Move your ass. Go, go, go. They're locked. They're locked. Move in. Reinforce. We should be fine. We should be fine. So they've taken a river crossing into... Okay, that's fine. And then we'll send everyone else. This is the plan, remember? We're going to send everyone else to start sieging. This might fucking work. This genuinely looks like it might work. Got a lot of troops there, though. Fuck me. Oh, God. Okay. Reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. We should be fine. We should be fine. Just reinforce. Get ready. Go to Suran. Go to Suran. And see if we can hold them off there. Okay, we've got 8,000 coming over. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was bad. That was really bad. That was just fucking terrible. That was really awful. I don't know how we ended up with troops in the Scanian Isles when we ourselves weren't there. Fuck. Okay. There's all the reinforcements dead as fucking dicks. Just completely dead. Hire the Holy Order. Do you got any more mercenaries for me? Not really. Okay, never mind. It's another 2,000 men we got kicking around here. If we're fast, we might be able to get them onto... Should have left the boats up, you fool. Why did I put them down? Trying to save, what, money? We've got 6,500. Hey, you got any more soldiers for me? Mine all seem to have died. We should be fine still. Don't get me wrong. I mean, look, we should be good. We've actually sieged Vivec. Oh, we've actually taken the capital. Good shit, good shit, good shit. 15,000. Not maximum morale. Taking a river crossing into... Obviously, they've got superior numbers there, but I think we've got the superior commanders. Speaking of which, let's make sure we've actually got the superior commanders. Come on. Come on, hold. Yes, good shit, good shit, good shit. No! My Patronian Palfrey and I are one of mine a body, having both trained together for a long time. Watch out, it's Grandmaster Dank Stank and the Patronian Palfrey, they tell each other. So when a blade cuts my beloved Patronian Palfrey, I feel like I bleed too. My Bretonian Palfrey, no, my sacrifice will not be forgotten. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. Ah, we actually killed another one of their commanders. Good shit, good shit. Right, we just need reinforcements now. Get a move on, get a move on. Go, go, go. I'm going to change the reinforcement point to Ebonheart instead of Mournhold. Unless Vivec summons a shitload more troops, we may have this one in the bag. I don't like the fact that they're sending that many to intercept. That's quite annoying. Okay, you're dead if you go through there. Let's disband these guys then. We don't need reinforcements that desperately. Right, you've got to go. Thank you. Oh, God, these new keyboard shortcuts, it's seriously fucking me up. Good way we haven't got bigger interface anymore. It's like, it's quite literally a game changer. 92%. You know, I think ticking war score alone might win this for us. How did we just lose? Some war score there. What happened? How did we lost 3%. I watched that happen. They didn't siege anything. Who have they also called in there? Oh, they've called in my man, Neville the Cunt. Well, I mean, that's answered that fucking question, hasn't it? Who have they called in? Should have expected. Neville the Cunt. Silly me. Right. Do you guys... Excuse me, can I... Hey, boats? No. Hey, balls? Can we move back into the... There we are. Fucking game. Okay. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Still can't assault anything now. We've got 16,000 set in the capital. I think Vivec could summon every man, woman, and child. We'd be fine. What are you doing? I thought they were actually going to come and attack us in the city there. Oh. Maimer of Nikan has converted to the cult of Boethia Faith. Thank you. 100%. And that, my friends, is the fall of Vivec. Harkon has formed a defense. What? Harkon? Oh, his husband died. Tragic. Why? I like that he's a master mage, but he's also a magician in his spare time. He does children's parties on Fridays. What are you talking about? You're a weird man. Thank you, Harkon. We've done it. we've done what I thought was the impossible and taken Vivec. I mean, obviously it wasn't that impossible. It actually wasn't that difficult after all once we'd just managed to get superiority there to start off with. We can make that our capital. I like Mournhold. Should we keep Mournhold and the Ascadian Isle? That'd be quite good. Redoran District, St. Olms, St. Delin. Pretty sure I went to school there. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of this shit in Mournhold then. The cities. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the cities. You can keep those. What else we got here? Okay, well, we'll give away the subholding in Mournhold. We'll keep the capital, and then we'll give away a couple of the districts. Should we get rid of the temples? I think that's probably the safest bet. There we are. So we now control Vivec, and we control Mournhold. That's big dick play. Now, the question is, can the Tribunal Temple spawn in more troops like they did before? Because if not, we have this in the bag now. This is over. Gifts for Boethia. We've got the Baroness of Bulwark. She's all yours. You can have the Curate of Frostflow. That would be a pretty good one, seeing as they're part of the Tribunal Temple. We've got this fella, and we've also got this lady too. 5,100 Ardor. We can summon the Daedric Horde now if we need it. Now that we've done the war that we needed them, we of course can get them when we couldn't before. Brilliant. What was Daedric Dominion? It was 25,000 Ardor. We have to call them in to be the Herald of Boethia, don't we? So we need that if we ever plan on turning over the towers to Boethia, which was, of course, the whole point of the series. So, my god, look at how far around... Is that ours? And we've also picked up... We've picked up Solstein, too. Our vassals are, like, going a bit nuts here, aren't they? Well, I know we've got a rebellion there. I don't really care too much about it. Wow, they've done a pretty good job of expanding out. Now, we can't proclaim Resdain until we own all of Morrowind, like, not just the kingdom level type, but actually control the province, and the island of Vardenfell too. So we've got quite a way to go. It's mainly just taking out the Tribunal Temple. I believe all of the Morrowind lands are ours. Oh, Silgrad is not. Oh, they're independent, though. Do you want to vassalize? No. Why'd you do this to me? We just kill her dead. I know we've got a defensive pact from all sorts of weird realms, like Volkihar and Argonians and shit. They failed. They're willing to make another attempt. How magnanimous of them. It's okay. We'll do it again if you pay us. Thank you. I appreciate that. Go on, then. Failed twice now. Fucking Dark Brotherhood. Shit. Unbelievable. One last go. We'll give the Dark Brotherhood one last go. Otherwise, I'm outlawing them. You are killed in action. Who is this woman, and how would she survive 3 assassination? What have we got? 39% chance to kill her. I mean, we've got a more chance than the friggin' Dark Brotherhood pulling it off at the end of the day. Useless people. Right, send some gifts out. San. There you go, my friend. Some gold for you. Virtual. My lady, please join me in this plot. What is that? The ruler's realm is too overstretched, and the vassals are growing weary. Is it because we have picked up a lot of shit, to be fair. We picked up all this garbage. What is it all? Narcissus. Narcissus have claimed a whole bunch of shit. I can't even let that be independent. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to solve that, realistically, when we're trying to control the whole of Morrowind? I'd have to retract all those titles from her and then give them independence. Lothanis is the same story. How am I supposed to stop this? That's not my fault if they're fucking grabbing a bunch of shit that's miles away. Ah, that's so annoying, because I can't do anything now to stop that if we want to form Resdain. Oh, they're at war with Skyrim, are they? What the hell's going on there? I wish I could give this shit away, because I don't fucking want it. I want fucking Dragon's Bridge. Yeah, we can't do anything about that, and he hates me because the realm is overstretched, when it's his fucking fault the realm is overstretched. What if we kill him? What if we make our vassals like us more by killing the people causing the issues? Because Exclave Independence should purge that, right? Get rid of him. Fucking do him in. Dark Brotherhood, kill him dead. Sweet mother, sweet mother. They can't even kill a simple fucking duke. Idiots. Absolutely fucking... I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. It's fine. Otherwise, it basically means, unless I can get rid of some of this land, unless I can find a way to remove that overstretched modifier, we can't go to war against anyone because all the vassals hate us, and we can't keep a retinue standing anywhere besides in these provinces because we are going to be constantly hit by invasion and war. Oh shit! Hey, there we are. Heckem Grimer. Heck yeah. Heck. Hang on. We're doing SoundCloud rapper names. I can't believe I'm forgetting the naming scheme because of course we're having one kid every 500 years. Heckem. Heckem. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. That's just really, really bad. Now, bear in mind, I've talked about this many, many, many times. We just need to, when she's 12, make her focus on learning. We don't need to give her learning to start off with, otherwise that would just nerf her massively. This is potentially the future heir and our future character. Find a spouse. What the hell happened to her? She died natural death at 234. Right, so that's around when they'll die. Yeah, I thought they lived to around 300. Our mother died at 290. You died at 44. Okay, impressive. So we might drop down dead any minute now. You know, we're probably the equivalent of about 60 in base game CK2, so just bear that in mind that we could live for another, you know, we could live for another equivalent of 10 years in base game CK2, or we could quite literally just die. So let's be a bit careful here. Oh man, I forgot how good those slavery bonuses were. Right, let's go and wipe out these fuckers. I'm just going to leave this army here. I'm just going to leave a constant retinue in Skyrim. We don't have a choice. That's why Harkon formed a defensive pact against us, because he's on our borders, weirdly enough. What a mess. What a fucking joke. What's the assault button in base game CK2? Oh, because it's our province is raising the friggin' ships. Right, be gone. Who else we got? You are where? This is going to get very annoying. It's going to get extremely annoying. Oh, fucking really? Ooh, you're probably thinking, did you just deal with a rebellion on Solstheim? Yes, I did. Yes, we got on the boats, we started to leave, and then they rebelled once a fucking again. We're going to have to leave troops on Solstheim too. I think we're going to have to divide the retinue between Skyrim, Solstheim, and Argonia, otherwise we're never going to get anything done. To be fair, we do need the Kingdom of Argonia to be able to proclaim the Veloth Empire. So we need either Skyrim, Argonia, along with Resdain, or obviously any combination of two of those three, but we've already got Resdain. So either Argonia or Skyrim. We've got a little bit of Skyrim, but I think Argonia is the most likely one, seeing as our vassals are just constantly pressing south here. The Enclaves are what are really fucking us. That's given the revolt risk. That plus the expulsion too. I wish we could get rid of all this shite over here, though. We share a border with the Cyrodiilic Empire, because of course we do. Are we close enough to steal the Amulet of Kings? The Amulet of Kings? Show me that. Show me that. Hang on. Because if we've got the Amulet, we can't do anything with the Amulet, but the point is, the AI can't do anything with the Amulet either if we've got it. It means no Dragonborns can fuck us up. The King of Hegathe. Right. Steal? We can't. I'd have to join the Thieves Guild. Where? I'm sending ships. Fuck this. Let's send some boats over there, see if we can do some damage. We're waiting right now for... Hang on. Are the council back on board with us? We've got claims. Yeah, council's still saying no. You've got 66 opinion as well, swayed by the rest of the council, evidently. Oh, this is such a shit. Let's start sending some gifts out then. Oh, we already have. Oh, come on. Can we annex tribunal territory? Somebody said that we could have potentially just annexed the Ascadian Isles, which would have been pretty good in hindsight. We can annex, these territories are just ours, aren't they? Ones that we've had claim on before that we've given out or something like that, right? So we can't annex shit from the Tribunal Temple because they're not a great house. That's a shame. Yeah, we are going to have to fight them the old-fashioned way, right? So what do my council think of me now? You are idiots. You're all idiots. 92, 88, 11, fair enough. You're sacked. Fuck it. Piss off them. Get off my council. Done. Right, problem solved. How about now? Wouldn't want to be a tyrant, obviously. Who are they returning favors to? Assi the Holy. Assi the Holy. I'm seeing a trend here. Assi the Holy. And Assi the Holy. Hey, Assi. Stop being a... Get it? Cunt. That's right. We could buy a favor from her. No, she won't accept that either. Oh, you're such a dick. What is wrong with you? 83 opinion, attraction to uncouth. Because we're paranoid and ugly, she doesn't like it. So with some spells then, here, have some prestige. Go. Lesser version of the spell, there you go. Cheer up. Some more prestige. Right, please, for the love of God, let me go to war. I'm not letting the realm of Resdain be brought to a grinding halt after we defeat Vivec himself in personal combat. Only, well, obviously not, but close enough. Only for it to be grind to a halt by fucking bureaucracy. You can get out of here with that weak shit. Right, close spell, but how are we looking? Assi the Holy, are we now friends? Friendship ended with... Right, goodbye. Goodbye. I tried. Goodbye. Get out. Get off my council. Okay. It's fucking there. That's better. Right, so we're gonna get Alpasara, Necrom, and Uviria. That's those three here, is it not? Oh, they've also... Oh, they picked up the other one in a war. I think I'd rather launch an Inquisition, to be honest with you. And this is all the Duchy of Thyr. Let's launch an Inquisition against the Duchy of Thyr. Kick them off of... Almost entirely off of the mainland at that point. And that'll push them back onto Vardenfell. I suppose they might usurp a title here, but we want them back on Vardenfell to keep them nice and contained. Now we'll find out. I'm doing this war assuming that they can no longer use Vivec's powers to summon troops. Bearing in mind, we are Vivec now. Let's see if this works. If they can't summon troops, this should be a very, very easy series of wars we've got lined up. All makeup rebels have risen up in Mo's ring. Fucking Mo. I don't believe you. How many rebels is he harboring up there? We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, right. Let's Tribunal Temple first. It looks as if they... What's that? Oh, no. Those are troops that have walked over them, like, on their legs, I think, rather than being summoned through a portal. How did they siege Vivec that fast? Do you know how long it took me to siege that shit down and you turn up with 1,000 dudes and take it? I feel like there might be some traitors on the inside there. Surrender. Oh, I've never seen a scroll bar on a surrender box before. Fantastic. Hey, there we go. Very nice. We're now up to 35% threat. That's pretty significant. We'll have to slow down a little bit again. They've got reinforcements too. You motherfucker. Okay, I think what we need to do then is we need to keep ships carrying troops, carrying the retinues from Mo's ring back and forth between Skyrim. Kind of keep the Sea of Ghosts. Sea of Ghosts? This is Sea of Ghosts. Slightly below the Sea of Ghosts. And just follow the coast. Just follow that northern coast, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep them down. Are we going to have to take all the Tribunal Temple land as well? Because bear in mind, if we take all of the ruler's land, they will usurp a title, so they'll just end up usurping this one and live there instead. So I think we're also going to have to take Frostflow if you want to completely remove the temple. Okay. Should we hire some... Can we hire some boats? Obviously, you can summon ghost ships if you're a wizard, which would be quite nice. The old Runic band have nothing. Any boats? I just want boats. Kathnaki Corsairs. That sounds about right. Well, shit. This is going to be expensive. Oh, to be fair, we've got 47 from our own domain. I imagine a lot of that's coming from Vivec. Fine. We'll take these guys. We're going remarried just to someone who had pretty decent diplomacy, seeing as our diplomacy is really suffering right now. All our vassals hate us. We've married Rinway, a Maorma lady, a shrewd Maorma lady with a decent education in diplomacy there. Might help round out some of our vassal opinion with a little bit of extra state diplomacy. It's not going to be that much, I'll be honest. It's probably not even worth mentioning. Let's oversee construction in Vivec. So in Vivec, I've started to build some more docks specifically, but I've also put down a battle mage something. 7 Towers Academy that gives 60 battle mages, which is pretty fantastic. Right, goodbye. You know what? Stay there. Stay there. We're constantly getting rebellions here. I'm just going to keep the army dot there for a while. Okay, so I don't ever want to do that, I'll be honest. The only reason I was keeping that enabled was for the... Let's just go dismiss for now. So those are all titular kingdoms, and there's also the Duchy of Vivec. I'm not going to make the Duchy of Vivec, otherwise the vassals want it, so we'll dismiss that one too. Righteous imprisonment, not going to bother. We can sacrifice some of our vassals up to Boethia, I guess. If we were really, really desperate, like if we were looking to get that 25,000 ardor, I would absolutely do that. But for the time being, you know, we're not immortal. We're never going to succeed. We're going to drop down any second now, and we've only got another, you know, only another 44,000 ardor left to go, slightly less. It's too much. So what I have done is I've taken Heckham on as our ward in the hopes that, you know, because Yanta 69 might only live for another 69 years, so that means we'll be able to play a second Grimer for quite a long time. Want to make sure she's decently educated, so I've got Dank Stank on it. To be honest, there's a lot better educators than Dank Stank. He hasn't got Patient, he hasn't got Diligent, he hasn't got Genius, Shrewd, Quick, anything. Let's see if we can find someone better. I think her mother would be even better than Dank Stank, unfortunately. The only reason I went for us is so that we had more fine control of it. Let's try Patient, Diligent, Genius, no one. Quick, no one. Shrewd, Lilianthus. Well, color me impressed. Holy shit. And back to the other side, over to High Rock now to see what the fuck is going on over here. I've never done a playthrough in High Rock, and I think it's probably one of the more interesting places we could play. Just because it's so, you know, like Morrowind. People know Morrowind from the game. Same with Skyrim. Same with obviously Cyrodiil, but High Rock to me is probably the province I know least about. Until the new Elder Scrolls game comes out, wink wink. Anyway, let's fucking get in there. That might be a fun playthrough. I know that there are some orcs nearby, but I feel like an orc restoration is a bit obvious. I know that sounds weird, particularly when we played Chimer and Dwemer, but those are like non-existent and we're restoring it, but the orc, that's kind of like the orc's whole story, isn't it? So I don't know if that one would be what I go for, but if there's any cool playthroughs in Horror you guys can think of, I'm all ears on that one, because I think that'd be kind of fun. So I'm going to mark these guys as raiders, and we're going to go and steal the Amulet of Kings, while we're waiting for the next rebellion to pop up here. Never mind. The Battle of B. Jaspert 4. Shit. Turns out they had a standing army of like 4,000. Well, never mind. We'll go stand back in. We'll go back near Volkihar, just because that's kind of the middle point of all of this crap up here. So what's our threat looking like? 24%. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to war again now. What the hell's going on here? How have they taken that? What? Did they annex it? Oh, you motherfuckers. They've taken Veloth. How did they do that? I'm going to start fabricating claims again. Fuck it. I mean, it's unnecessary seeing as we can do inquisitions, but the limiting factor right now is the fact that we are still at truce, of course, with the whatever his name is, the brother of the Tribunal Temple. So we're just going to have to sit here and wait for that to fuck off. And in that time, we're getting all these rebellions and whatnot. I think we'll just keep fabricating claims. We'll try and take it all in one fell swoop. Now, we haven't got any real good diplomats, unfortunately. 27% chance yearly. Man, there's got to be someone out there in the world better than that. Let's take a look. What have we got here? Asalit. I bet it is. Let's go any. Preferably within Diplo range. And preferably not a ruler. Salazar has got 30. Or Manilu, who's actually willing to come to our court with a bit of a bribe. House of Veloth, Shoes Chimer, and... Wow. Welcome aboard. Oh. I was just about to fire you. I'm still going to. Wow. Okay, welcome. Yeah, that's pretty good. What are you up to then? 83%. That's a little bit better. Bear in mind, her opinion does play into that, so we'll give her the title of Wise Woman. Can we also give you, like, a fucking badger or something? You like architecture? Do you fucking like architecture? It's a book on architecture. Give her mercy as a virtue. Well, I don't think so. Right, what are we looking at? 87% chance yearly still. I've been bamboozled. Okay, so we've got... What bounty did we just claim? Amaya. So we'll start... well, let's grab Soran, and then let's work clockwise around from there. We'll use our personal levies to... Where are we going? Oh, we're up to the Bitter Coast, aren't we? No? Where the hell were they going? They were going to Ebonheart via that way. That's a bit weird. Let's set our rally point in Mournhold. We're going to have to go raiding to be able to afford these claims. Snowhawk. Where's Snowhawk? Right there. Okay, that was not massively inconvenient, I guess. Another one. Temple of Soran. Thank you. This should be no problem now, then. I mean, ideally, I'd love to... Oh, fuck, I accidentally moved to Toron Province. I would love to... Oh. I would love to claim everything, but of course, with our guy potentially dying soon-ish, I want to not overextend. It would be a real shame if we spent years fabricating claims, doing a load of... Emperor Beredit? Were you, what's his name? Stephen Doomsayer's relative? Oh, wait, where was Steve? He was the High King of Skyrim. Oh, what happened to Stephen? You're Strasnock Amber Shield, the Breton... the Breton Altmer. Hang on. What happened to Stephen? Casimir the Boulder, Stephen the Giant. There he was. Stephen Doomsayer. Never is that going to be topped. I feel like something very strange happened. Strange happened around this year. For today, we'll call it there. We've taken Vivec. That was the big thing. Right now, we're stuck because we can't declare war. You know, we can't declare war without losing a ridiculous amount of prestige. And also, it would be for, like, 3 titles, and then we'd be back again. So I will, between episodes, as long as nothing significant happens, of course, go around fabricating claims on just about everywhere. I'll say, like, maybe a 5-year limit on doing things in between episodes, which might seem like a lot, but obviously it's not so much when you are a stinky elf who lives forever. Then hopefully tomorrow we can come in really swinging and try and get Resday formed rather than sitting around waiting for this old fuck to die. And by old fuck, I obviously mean the head of the Tribunal Temple, not Dank Stank. He will never die. He was a glorious boy. Thank you to the patrons who made the glorious adventure of the glorious boy Dank Stank possible in the first place. A big thank you goes out to Arctic, Icelandic Wolf, Gogolus, Vacuous Bacchus, My Name Isn't Dio, Bobka, Shay, Scared Blueberry, Facuna Vasquez, Dawn of Bones, Crowskull, Tunoster, Leo, Rage Dragon, and everyone else of the insane tier lovers on Patreon for making it possible in the first place. Thank you. Much appreciated. Apologies for the intros yesterday. I was, apparently I did something wrong in both of them. I don't remember what in hindsight, but they weren't good intros. So, many apologies if you were horribly offended. Thank you to Galaxy Wolf 7, Mythomatic, Blood for the Blood God, Grey, Panther Pearl, Empty Machine, Emerald Beam, Tentacle Beast Loves Trees, Caron24, Moira Valkyrie, Jackson P, Jacob Wolfie, Blood Riot, and Marek Thrandrag 2 for their support over at Patreon. Goodbye. I'm through talking with you.